for it because our CAD system had messed up when they went in there and messed with it, and so they were trying to get that fixed, so I don't have a monthly report this month, on ours, so.
Do they have to use their microphones? Be heard better?
There's gonna be so much reverb in it. If you knock it up, it's so reverby.
Okay.
I don't know that it's worth it.
So, one of them has a, one of them, I mean, we can do one of them, but to get it, it's not.
I just know when we tried to re-listen to them at home, it's awful to hear it because we just don't hung up and how this is gonna work.
Like to call the meeting to order, we'll ask Tim Wright to lead the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can I get the thank you?
As of Tuesday, August 24th, the general account had $695,410.58. The municipal court account had $95,609.98. Corrections, $34,836.89. Cash bonds, $6,235.12. Judicial court training fund, $2,183.78. The 4 and 5 cent gas tax fund, $32,317.07. The 7 cent gas tax fund, $12,300. Rebuild Alabama, $35,026.29. Capital savings account, $35,078.71. The sewer capital account, $31,602.04. The CDGV grants fund, $50.02. And the American Rescue Plan Act Fund, $240,799.76. For a grand total of $1,221,450.24.
I need a motion to approve the minutes and the bank account. Motion. Got a motion by Tim, second by Scott. All in favor?
Roll call it, please. Ask each person.
James, that's
I can't see. Can y'all speak when y'all vote, guys? Thank you.
Sorry, I muted.
No problem.
Okay, I'd like to welcome all the guests to the floor. If anyone has any, thing they need to bring up, you have a 3 minute
for us to send thoughts and prayers to the family, then only to then install another speed bump. Multiple times a day, people literally burn rubber to get to the stop sign at the end of Sedgwick, screeching tires and all. It is not a rare occurrence for our walls and windows to shudder from the sheer volume of people pouring it past our house. Again, let's not wait for something devastating to happen before doing something about it. Thank you.
Anything from anybody else in the back? Sir.
That was a little hard to hear on our end, but I think she was asking for speed bumps, is that correct?
That's correct.
I couldn't hear her at all.
Okay.
So can we get a very short recap from someone there to make sure we know what this kid asked for?
Well, she's asking for, some speed bumps to be installed on Sedgwick and what was the other?
Darrell Creek and Blackwell
And Bellhaven.
and Bellhaven, I'm
And
sorry.
Bellhaven. Did y'all get that?
There's, they have a petition signed with 47,
There's 40 right now.
40 plus signatures, with also some comments of why they agree. Mostly it's for the safety of the children. There's a lot of, speeding between the last speed bump and the stop sign at the end of Sedgwick.
Before we do anything, we're thinking about fixing both entrance and exits of Sedgwick. And if we start putting more speed bumps in, that'll be tore out right now.
Okay. Any other comments? Okay.
Was she asking for speed bumps on Sedgwick itself?
Yes, sir.
Toward the end, toward Ed Spears Road.
Yeah, it's at the, at Spears end.
Can we include that in any of the paving work that we're doing?
We
Yes.
can look at it, I've got engineer looking at it now, and I'm hoping maybe to go out for a bid to see if we can afford to fix it. But I wouldn't be in favor of doing anything else instead, we'll see if we can fix the entrance on both ends.
Okay. Anybody else got anything? Let's go to old business, I'm gonna ask CP Locke to come forward and, give us, a detail about this, please, John.
Okay, since last meeting, I've installed keys for front pass locks, 5 locks at the rec center fire hall. We're about 98% done, there's some things, we've got some painting and stuff I've got to do. To date, we spent $12,201.03 on the remodeling project. And I would like Shannon's moving in, he's got a lot of his stuff there, just like we're doing. On the pole barn, they've got the concrete poured and the 2 north sides, they've got it enclosed, the tin arrived today. They'll start tomorrow, put the tin up, I've got the last spout thing put on now. I've got a contractor coming to look, get some power ran out there, so we can disconnect the red building that runs everything else. And total to date on that, we're about 75% complete. It's $20,201.13. And we voted last time to raise the speed limits east of 431 on Wilson Man and Cave Springs. All the new signs are in place, along with a strictly enforced sign under each new sign. And I raised some of them that were too low, had to install a couple of new posts. But I've already got some comments on appreciate, especially on Cave Springs Road. That's all I got.
That's great, thank you. Next we have a, on the agenda was the, stand for the de-annexation of parcel number 23-04-000-020-001 and 23-06-14-4-000-020.000.
properties are owned by the Harrelsons and CRA Properties. It is a joint of, 50 acres, and the developer and his engineer has approached the town to de-annex the property to develop it into a subdivision for the city of Huntsville.
I understand we're not gonna do anything with that tonight, that's correct?
No, I think we're supposed to vote for that, de-annexation. If y'all are yes or no, we need to know, because we need to let this, the developer and engineer know, a yes or no.
I'll make a
We
motion.
need to do a we need to do a motion,
To
and
not approve
who was that?
that, that we deny his request.
Terry.
Terry, motion to no.
James,
Do we have a second?
motion, got a second?
Do we have a second to not approve or
Where's the property?
Naughty Walls Road?
Is there any discussion? If not, I'll second it, but let's see if there's any discussion first.
Tim was just catching up. James, go ahead.
I was gonna wait if there was any discussion before we seconded it.
No discussion.
Then I'll second the motion to deny it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The next on the agenda is resolution number 21-15, 2021 through 2022 rebuild Alabama transportation plan. And we need a vote on that.
So this is just, resurfacing and road improvement project suggestions. The state of Alabama provides funds each year to each community or each municipality. And this is just the 3 top suggested, projects, and a very rough estimated cost of each project. Terry Mann is in charge of roads, and he is the one that's been working on this. So, we just need a motion, a second, and a vote to approve this suggested project. It's not an approval of how much we're spending, it's just an approval of the suggested project.
I need a motion on this, resolution 21-15. Motion to approve resolution 21-15. A motion from Scott. Second. Second. Second from Tim. All in favor? Aye. Aye. The next on the agenda item is, ordinance number 21-29 and annexation of Casper's Act property on Old Highway 431. We need
A motion to consider.
motion to consider. Motion to consider. Consider ordinance number 20-29. We got a 21-29 motion from Scott. Second. Second. Second from Tim. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Now we need a motion to adopt 21-29. Motion to adopt ordinance number 21-29. Got a motion from Tim. Second from Scott. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Next we need a departmental report and request.
Yep. Okay, so, Elizabeth has met with me, Jason, Shannon, on the Halloween discussion, and yet last year's was a success for the drive-through trick-or-treating. It's safer with the COVID stuff ramping back up again. So we've set that for the 30th of October from 5 to 7 p.m. and we're requesting $1,325 total for expenses, and that would be $325 for the city, $500 for the fire department, and $500 for the police department. And the police and fire departments would provide goodie bags, and the city would provide candy. And then every kid should get at least 2 bags that drive through. But no one would be exiting that, so we're requesting that $1,325 budget for Halloween expenditure.
Motion. Got a motion from Tim, not to exceed $1,325.
Okay.
Need a second? Second from Scott, all in favor? Aye.
Mr. Terry, did you vote? Okay, the second thing on my list is, the city flag proposal. This was brought up very briefly in a work session. We talked about it would be a good idea to get quotes. I've gotten quotes from Alabama Flag and Banner that's located in Huntsville, and then 2 non-local companies, Gettysburg Flag Works and Custom Flag Company. And you can see the prices listed on your agenda. And I'm just asking do you want to go forward with this? Do you want to keep it local? Do you want to go outside of that? Our local, I know, are hand sewn. We've gotten other things from them. I know that the Custom Flag Company, the third one down, they're more of a nylon type thinner fabric. So whatever y'all think, and if you want to wait on it, that's also okay.
I suggest you go with Alabama flag, man, just a simple morning.
Okay.
Any other feedback on the flag?
Hello?
I agree with that.
Okay. You don't care? Yes, just consider to be official.
So,
I can't hear what y'all are saying.
we need a motion to accept Alabama flag and banner for, 2 or more flags for $2.60 each.
For 2. Oh, yeah, for each, yes.
I need a motion.
Motion that we purchase 2 flags, and all them a flag and banner for $260 each.
Okay.
Second? Second. Got a second from Tim, all in favor? Aye.
Okay, this is not to be reviewed tonight, but for you to take home and review. Everyone has one of these that's a proposed employee manual for review. There hasn't been an employee manual done, I believe, Teresa, was it 2011, the last one dated?
I don't even remember.
It's pretty old, and it's, very outdated as far as the things going on. This includes our benefits, it includes our new salary steps, etc. This is for y'all to take home, review, make some notes, suggestions, changes, and we'll talk about it on the 21st work session. D is, I have included in your packets, the current status of our budget. The first column is, year 19 and 20. The second column is our current year through the 20th. The third column is the budget that was set for this year. And then you can read the rest, the over budget or under budget and the percent of budget. So that's our status as of right now. Then the next step is a bank balance comparison for this year and the last previous 2 years. And the next thing is a very, as it states, a very rough draft for a proposed 2022 budget, not reviewed with department heads, Mayor, Larry, anyone, but that's a kickstart on it. Y'all look over it, look over the last year's budget, and make suggestions and be ready to work on that on the 21st. And the final thing is the proposed council meeting schedule for next year, starting in January. We will be 1 time a month until June, and then in June we will go to 2 times a month because we will become the city. So this is our proposed schedule, and I do need y'all to vote on that tonight. And that's all I have.
Terry? Get that, Terry?
It's down, I think it messed up.
Having a hard time hearing y'all. Hear you sometimes I can't.
Okay,
If you want an eye on accepting what you propose, then I vote as aye.
okay. Next, police department,
Yeah, I'm just proposing to, a lot of towns are making like a safe exchange, dedicated couple spots in their, parking lot for, with, for like Facebook Marketplace exchanges or, things of that nature, child drop-off, pickup, custody exchanges. And just to propose a couple of spots out here that we will dedicate for that reason, just to give the community a safe place to come and do that sort of thing.
okay. I think we're gonna put signs up like this.
Yes, sir, and that's the signs that we're wanting to create and put up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's just a policy that, yeah.
Make a motion on this proposed safety change. Zone policy.
Motion to create the safe exchange zone policy.
Okay, we got one from James. Second from Tim. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Report from the fire department. Fire department.
No. Okay, were you gonna share the fire department's information?
I can.
Okay?
So what we have currently is the build out is finished. Most of the equipment is involved for the office is set up. Are we talking about, any of the, that's the, American Recovery Money Denied stuff? Or are we leaving that for another time?
Another time.
Another time, okay. We have the new logo being done, and, I've seen it, it looks pretty good. It'll have the, city seal in the middle of it, so I can let you have some samples by the next meeting to disperse. And other than that, we're, still in negotiations to get our zone created and our, assigned numbers so we can start making calls. That's where we're at.
Okay. All right, Scott, you got anything? I'm talking about this.
Oh, no, sir, I don't. Thank you, though.
Trish?
I was just gonna say, I've gotten several quotes on the playground equipment. Given the addition of paving the tennis courts, the basketball court, and the sort of other things that we need to do, I'm probably gonna be asking for an increased budget. Right now, I'm not gonna spit any numbers out there. Minus all playground equipment, at this point, I'm already at $61,000 as an estimate on other things besides the playground, and the whole purpose behind this was to build a playground, so I'm still working.
Anything else?
That's all I've got.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have my new sewer software is in. There's been some delays in getting things posted just because the training people have not been able to be here to help me train. We had some technical difficulties the other day. So things are here, we're just not quite in there as well as I would like for us to be. That's all I've got.
Tim, you got anything? No. James, you got anything?
I do, actually. This didn't make the agenda because I had to wait to talk to the mayor, and I didn't get a chance to talk to him till the other night. So in our last work session, we had discussed with the population changes and the movement from towns to cities, things like that. We had discussed the having
So carried.